Topic: Demand. Subtopic: Demand analysis. Law of demand. Exceptions to the law of demand. Demand analysis meaning, determinants, functions, schedule and demand curve. To an economist, demand refers to the quantity of the product that purchasers are willing and able to buy at various prices per period of time, all other things being equal. Shifts in the market demand curve. First, a rightward shift indicates an increase in demand. Second, a leftward shift indicates a decrease in demand. Causes of shifts in the demand curve. First, the income or ability to pay for the product. A. An individual's income or, more specifically, the purchasing power of their income after taxation.
This will make price increase, right? So, it will reduce our ability to buy product or services.
B. The availability of loans, credits, and the interest rate that must be paid on loans or credit card balances.
After we get loan, it will increase our ability to buy product or services. But later, we have to pay back the loan, right? So loan, if we pay back loan, it will be including interest rate. So the time we have to pay back our loan with the interest rate, it will reduce our ability to buy product or services.
Second, the price and availability of related products. A. If the price rises, then the demand for substitutes will increase as consumers switch their demand to the relatively cheaper products.
Example of substitute product is apple and orange. Let's say price of apple is increased, so people will buy more orange. In other hand, also if price of orange is increased, so people will buy more apple.
B. For complements, a rise in the price of one product will reduce the quantity demanded for it and its associated product.
The example of complementary product is computer and pen drive. If price of a computer is increased, so it will also reduce demand of pen drive because less people buy computer also. So it will have effect to pen drive. Also will be less people will buy pen drive.
Third, fashion, taste and attitudes. Economists usually consider our behavior to be a reflection of our tastes and preferences towards different types of goods and services.
For example, if you like spicy food, you will buy more spicy food than sweet things. So it will increase your demand of spicy food, but will reduce your demand of sweet things.
Factors influencing demand. First, income. A. There is a positive relationship between income and demand. An increase in the ability to pay usually leads to an increase in demand. Conversely, if the ability to pay falls, then less is demanded. Goods and services that are characterized by this relationship are called normal goods. Most products are like this and include things like cars, restaurant meals, quality clothing, etc. B. For some products, however, there is a negative relationship, with less being purchased as income rises. These are called inferior goods. Typical examples are poor quality foodstuffs. As consumers become better off, they are more likely to buy less of these and, instead, purchase more fish, meat, and premium-priced foods with their increased income. Second, price and availability of related products. A. Substitutes, which are alternative goods and can satisfy the same want or need. Typical examples are Coca-Cola and Pepsi, both well-known brands of cola. A change in the price of one is likely to have an impact on the demand for the other and on any other similar cola products. B. Complements. These goods have a joint demand as they enhance the satisfaction that consumers derive from another product. Typical examples are cars and petrol. A rise in the price of petrol usually results in a fall in the use of cars for non-essential reasons. Alternatively, a fall in the price of petrol is likely to result in the increased use of cars. Third, fashion, taste and attitudes. As consumers, we are unique and have our particular likes and dislikes. Some of us may like a piece of KFC, others may not for all sorts of reasons relating to personal taste or culture. For some products, our attitude might have been built up over time, or it could have been influenced by what we have read or what advertisers would like us to believe about their product. Law of demand. An inverse or negative relationship between price and quantity demanded. In other words, when price goes up, there is a decrease in quantity demanded. When price goes down, there is an increase in quantity demanded. Limitations, exceptions of law of demand. First, some special varieties of inferior goods are termed as giffen goods. Cheaper varieties of goods like low-priced rice, low-priced bread, etc. are some examples of giffen goods. This exception was pointed out by Robert Giffen, who observed that when the price of bread increased, the low-paid British workers purchased lesser quantity of bread, which is against the law of demand. Thus, in case of giffen goods, there is indirect relationship between price and quantity demanded. Second, goods having prestige value. This exception is associated with the name of the economist T. Velbin and his doctrine of conspicuous conception. Few goods like diamond can be purchased only by rich people. The prices of these goods are so high that they are beyond the capacity of common people. The higher the price of the diamond, the higher the prestige value of it. Third, price expectation. When the consumer expects that the price of the commodity is going to fall in the near future, they do not buy more even if the price is lower. On the other hand, when they expect further rise in price of the commodity, they will buy more even if the price is higher. Both of these conditions are against the law of demand. Fourth, fear of shortage. When people feel that a commodity is going to be scarce in the near future, they buy more of it even if there is a current rise in price. For example, if the people feel that there will be shortage of LPG gas in the near future, they will buy more of it, even if the price is high. Fifth, change in income. The demand for goods and services is also affected by change in income of the consumers. If the consumer's income increases, they will demand more goods or services even at a higher price. On the other hand, they will demand less quantity of goods or services even at lower price if there is decrease in their income. It is against the law of demand. Sixth, change in fashion. The law of demand is not applicable when the goods are considered to be out of fashion. If the commodity goes out of fashion, people do not buy more even if the price falls. For example, People do not purchase old-fashioned shirts and pants nowadays even though they've become cheap. Similarly, people buy fashionable goods in spite of price rise. 7. Basic necessities of life. In case of basic necessities of life such as salt, rice, medicine, etc., the law of demand is not applicable as the demand for such necessary goods does not change with the rise or fall in price.